Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi and Finn are making out in the precipice house when Finn gets a textbook from his mama. She says Hollis from Il Giardino failed. Steffi gawps, "What?" Finn puts Lee on speaker and asks what's going on. In the sanitarium morgue, Lee tells Finn they still don't know what happened. They rerunning labs and toxicology reports. Finn says he'll be right over. Lee disconnects and broods over Hollis' cadaver. Lee B&B Brooke and Ridge spoon in the office. He loves the collaboration with her in the office more. Hope interrupts and Brooke asks, "What's it, sweetie?" Hope says it's Hollis from her pater's eatery. He passed down. Brooke exclaims, "Hollis is dead? Oh my God! This is horrible." Ridge asks if there are any details. Brooke sensations that it's shocking to suppose how snappily effects can change. She's glad she got to know the Joe indeed if it was just one date. He was sweet, polite, and regardful. He didn't earn to die. Hope Brooke Ridge B&B at Il Giardino, Sheila comforts Deacon, who just can't believe Hollis is gone. Sheila can't get the image of him lying on the bottom out of her mind. Cleric is sorry she had to find him like that. He muses, so unforeseen. Just like Tom. Now they both gone. Cleric snoots that he trusted that Joe with his life. He can't imagine running the place without him. He was the hardest working, most pious hand. He's suddenly gone. What the hell happened? Bill and Poppy kiss on his living room lounge. She recaps that she and Luna are still getting settled in and assures him this is the happiest she's ever been. Bill thinks she's been preoccupied recently. "You would tell me if there was commodity going on, wouldn't you?" Poppy is sorry, she didn't realize she was coming across that way. Bill hopes she's not having dubieties about them. They a family and he'll always take care of her and Luna. Just also, Luna walks into the room and tells them her friend Hollis is gone. "I am no way going to see him again." At the precipice house, Steffi tells Finn this is heartbreaking about Hollis. She wonders about foul play and notes it happened at Il Giardino. It's rare for a youthful Joe to die so suddenly. Finn will get back to her if he hears any new information. At Il Giardino, Deacon mystifications over Hollis being just fine and also just keeling over. Did he miss commodity? Sheila assures none of this was his fault. Deacon says Hollis wasn't a merrymaker, he ate clean and worked out all the time. He wasn't apprehensive of any health issues. Did you notice anything off about him? Sheila says no, it's just a riddle. Deacon laments that 2 of his workers have failed and he has no idea what happened. In the morgue, Finn and Lee go over how this job isn't delightful when you know the person. Finn states that this is an extraordinary case. Lee agrees, it's shocking. She says, "Goodbye, Hollis, I am sorry for what happened to you," and covers his face with the distance. Lee Finn B&B at Bill's place, he comforts Luna, who wails that Hollis had his whole life ahead of him. Poppy tells her that she and her pater are there for her. Bill thinks they should stay down from Il Giardino for a while, they having a hell of a run of bad luck. At Forrester, Hope goes over Hollis being a big part of her father's life. He predicated her pater. Was a good friend and part of his accomplishments. Ridge wants to bandy the giant in the room. 2 people failed at your pater's eatery in just a many weeks. Just also, Steffi walks in. She asks if they talking about Hollis. Commodity is over. First that Joe dies, and now Hollis. At Il Giardino. There's no way this is a coexistence. Brooke Ridge B&B at the eatery, Deacon muses, this doesn't make any sense. First Tom and now Hollis. I wonder who's coming. At Bill's place, Poppy updates Luna that her Aunt Lee is performing a necropsy on Hollis. This torments Luna. Bill tells her to let her passions out, but to also keep perspective. They can recognize them by being thankful for what they have. Poppy agrees, it's important that they count their blessings. Our topmost blessing is you, Bill. I adore you. She loves watching him embrace being Luna's father. Him drinking him into his home is a dream come true. Bill hugs her, but Poppy pulls back. She has to go. She has to be. At the sanitarium, Finn and Lee still haven't discovered an egregious cause of death. They have to stay on toxicology. Lee's phone keeps going off and she snarks that it's Jack. Before they can get into that, a lab tech brings the original toxicology report. Lee reads it and her eyes widen as Finn asks, "What does it say?" Lee Finn lab tech B&B at Forrester, Steffi tells Ridge, Brooke, and Hope that Finn is with Lee at the sanitarium. She's doing Hollis necropsy. Have they heard anything? Ridge says they re in the dark. Steffi aloud. Hope would know commodity. Hope only knows that Hollis passed away. She hasn't heard if anyone differently got hurt. Steffi has reservations. Multiple deaths at Il Giardino? Only one person comes to mind. Sheila. At the eatery, Cleric tells Sheila that Hollis was like the family he no way had. He charmed the guests and made them want to come back. Sheila says he loved working there with him. Cleric can't help but feel incompletely responsible. Were there signs? He didn't feel to have a care in the world. And Tom was such a sweet Joe. He said he was sober and turning his life around. How could he be so oblivious? Sheila tells him he couldn't have done anything to change the outgrowth. Deacon chokes up. He hasn't had numerous musketeers in his life. Tom and Hollis were my musketeers. Sheila is sorry for his loss and holds him. At Bill's place, he comforts Luna and assures her they'll get through this together. Any idea where your mama ran off to? Luna shakes her head no. At the sanitarium, Finn reads the report as Poppy knocks and sticks her head in. Lee sighs, Penelope, what are you doing then? Poppy says Luna is beside herself about the death of her friend. She aloud. She might be suitable to get some answers. Lee tells her, Hollis was cured. Cured, Poppy. And I know exactly who did it. Sheila's police interrogation, stolen substantiation, Lee's killer allegation. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 15, 2024 are then. Suckers can anticipate Sheila Carter Sharp to be interrogated by Deputy Chief Bradley Baker. A critical piece of substantiation suddenly disappears. Deacon Sharp starts probing once the eatery is shut down. Suckers can also anticipate Lee Finnegan to make a killer blameworthiness. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the CBS Cleaner pieces. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, summer murder-riddled B&B spoilers for the week of July 15 reveal that Tom Starr failed last week. This week, Hollis was killed off. That makes 2 dead bodies at Il Giardino. At first, nothing suspected the deaths were connected. Still, John Finnegan and Lee are shocked to learn that both men failed from the same medicine. B&B spoilers, substantiation disappears during the week of July 15, suckers can anticipate some vital substantiation to go missing. This piece of substantiation might connect the 2 deaths together. Maybe it leads to a suspect. Those letters to Penelope Poppy Nozawa could make her a high suspect. After a disturbing call from Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker interrogates Sheila at the police station. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lee Finnegan's blameworthiness. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 15 reveal that John Finnegan informs Steffi of disturbing news. This news will be that Hollis and Tom both failed from the exact same medicine. Ultimately, Lee tells Poppy that she knows exactly who's responsible for the murders. Of course, Lee will presumably condemn Sheila.